Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Donald Trump is set to hold a rally in Las Vegas on Sunday afternoon. The rally will be held at 12 p.m. local time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and will be inexplicably held outdoors, despite Las Vegas having notoriously high summer temperatures. Las Vegas's high on Sunday is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The venue will reportedly allow water bottles and small umbrellas for those attending. Meanwhile, the judge presiding over Trump's hush money trial has alerted prosecutors and defense counsel about a Facebook comment from an apparent social media troll announcing a conviction one day before a jury handed down a guilty verdict. The comment has since been deleted. A brief letter from New York Justice Juan Merchan on Friday tells the parties that the court became aware of a comment from a user named Michael Anderson that states, "My cousin is a juror and says Trump is getting convicted. Thank you folks for all your hard work." This week Trump also took part in a wild interview with TV psychologist Dr. Phil in which the Republican presidential candidate proclaimed that sometimes revenge can be justified as he looked ahead to a theoretical second term in the White House. Dr. Phil largely adhered to Trump's conspiracy-laden point of view, allowing false claims to pass unchecked, particularly regarding his recent conviction. Governor Kristi Noem, fresh off a weeks-long scandal involving her killing her dog 20 years ago, appeared on CNN to parrot Donald Trump's rigged trial talking points. Unfortunately for her, Noem nearly got Trump's fictions mixed up. Instead of calling his hush money trial a rigged judicial process, she almost called it a rigged election. In the upscale Philadelphia suburb of Glenside last month, Senator Bob Casey turned on the charm at a campaign office opening. A lesser-known, longtime veteran of the Senate, Casey's pullover sweaters and nice guy demeanor have earned him comparisons to another son of Pennsylvania, Mr. Rogers, as well as the nickname Mr. Pennsylvania by his state counterpart, Senator John Fetterman. But beneath this folksy, Biden-esque persona is a steely operator who's supposed to prove a critical asset to the president in the 2024 race. Read more. Planned Parenthood v. Casey, a case that placed restrictions on abortion, bears his father's name. Now, former pro-life Democrat Bob Casey has had a change of heart, Eric Garcia reports, and it could play a pivotal role in November's election. There's really been no change in recent months in the condition of former U.S. President Jimmy Carter, who is currently in hospice care, according to his grandson Jason. Carter told Southern Living his grandfather seems to be in good spirits, but is facing a new phase of life without his wife, former First Lady Rosalynn Carter, by her side. She died in November, after 77 years of marriage. "I just think none of us really understand what it's like for him right now," Jason Carter told the magazine. "We have to embrace that fact, that there's things about the spirit that you just can't understand." Read more. The 39th President of the United States has been in hospice care since 2023. Donald Trump has executed 3 perfect U-turns within the last 2 weeks, 3 times acting in complete contradiction to his earlier public statements on 3 separate issues, his conscience cheerily untroubled. Having said he absolutely wanted to testify at his New York hush money trial, he ultimately opted out. Having once denounced TikTok as a tool of the villainous Chinese government, he joined it anyway and swiftly picked up more than 5 million followers. Read more. 3 recent U-turns have plenty to tell us about the Republican presidential pretender's relationship with his public statements, writes Joe Sommerlad. The U.S. economy exceeded expectations and added 272,000 jobs in May, giving President Joe Biden an unexpected boost ahead of his first debate against former President Donald Trump later this month. The unemployment rate changed little at 4%, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. But the number exceeded what economists expected. The ADP employment report projected 152,000 jobs added in May. The number gives Biden a welcome uplift when many Americans feel the economist is sluggish. Eric Garcia reports, 272,000 jobs were added in May and wages grew, although unemployment levels ticked slightly up. Donald True.